This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everyone. It's 11:11 on Wednesday, May 5th, 2021, for the weekly meeting of Board of Estimate and Apportionment. President or Mayor Rich David, Lee Rogers, John Paddock, Ron Lake, Lori Cliff, Chuck Shager, Ken Frank, Ryan Seacrest. First order of business is approval of the minutes from the April 21st, 2021 meeting. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
John Paddock, Chuck Shager, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. New business, sale of 14 Lydia Street to Vincent Tanzini for $400. I assume the assessor has signed off on this. Planning.
Can I just get clarification? Lee, I don't know if you know. So they're proposing to put a shed 20 by 24 and parking on the new lot? What's going on the new lot?
I believe the parking is existing.
Okay, because in the legislation, it just says green space right now. So we need to clarify what, if anything, they're adding.
I know planning was okay with whatever they were proposing, and obviously they want them to go through planning if they don't make sense.
Okay, but we need to update the legislation then to provide for a shed. I can't tell which is the property line. I mean, I see this line here, but I don't know. Does it just go straight down? And do they already have parking on the adjoining property? I just need clarification for the legislation tonight.
Okay. Actually, we have a motion.
Motion.
You have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that did, assessment had signed off on that price, correct? Okay. In planning, you already indicated had reviewed it. Sale of 40 Hotchkiss Street for $1,000. So that's the same thing as assessment has signed off on the $1,000 price. Planning has reviewed. This is to expand backyard. Would like to clean up the area to make it more aesthetically appealing by maintaining the vegetation. Correct. So this is a nearby property owner. Does anybody have any questions? Do you have a motion?
Motion.
Ken Frank, Chuck Shager, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Budget amendment, amend the 2021 fire budget to increase the annual salary of the general equipment foreman. Chuck, do you have any,
This is to increase the salary of the mechanic that the fire guys have to make them in line with other people in the city.
okay, the amount is $3,543. It's broken down in 3 different lines. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
You have a second?
Second.
All in favor? All right. Amend the 2021 police budget to add and fund a new position of Director of Police Department Community Outreach and Recruitment. This is something that Mayor's office has been heavily involved in. This was an item that was included in our 2021 Police Collaborative Reform Plan that was part of the governor's executive order and submitted on time to the state of April 1st deadline. This item of recruitment and better diversifying the police department to be reflective of the demographics of the community is a theme that came up repeatedly through the public comment that was solicited and that people presented at numerous public hearings over the course of the last 7 months, wanting to see some advancement there. So this is the first step in making that a reality. Chief Sikorsky and his team have been heavily involved in this as well. So do we have a motion? Unless anyone has any questions about it.
Motion.
Ken Frank, do we have a second?
Second.
Chuck Shager, all in favor? Aye. Amend the 2021 treasurer budget to defund an account clerk 2 and fund a part-time clerk. Who is doing this? Chuck?
I'll do it. I can't remember what line it was coming from now. Not either, but we're gonna take the full-time position that was back in treasurers and make it a part-time, hopefully for the remainder of the year to assist in the treasurer's department. There's actually a savings. I think some of this money is going back to contingency.
Is this on for tonight, Lee? Yes. Okay.
This was, oh, it was expedited?
Yeah, it was.
I know, I heard them and it was on the agenda for Monday. All right, this is ultimately saving money. So, your motion,
Motion.
give a second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So how do you want to do this? You want to end the meeting with,
Well, actually, this one, I'm going to let Brian, this one's fairly straightforward. So rather than going into executive session and having to bounce back and forth on Zoom, I'm just going to ask for approval to settle a motor vehicle accident claim for $3,000.
Okay.
Brian, what's the name of the?
Visa, Livisa, Pavlovich, Fafulovich.
Okay, and the settlement is for $3,000.
I'll make a motion.
And it's for property damage and it's.
you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anything else?
Actually, there was-
Oh, yes, that's right, you did. Both from Lori? If it was from Lori, we'll put this on the top of the agenda. So we have a budget transfer. The budget transfer, is it 4,500 or is that the total amount? I think from two different lines? Okay, two different lines totaling 4,500. Lighting outside of the new Intel Center, repair of wall between Police Garage and Intel Center, update locks. And so it's the building improvement line. I'm sorry, it's from the cell phone line and the travel and training line to the building improvement lines. I see, in the amount of 2,000 and 2,500 for a total of 4,500. Yes. Do you have a motion?
Motion.
Do you have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Who else needs to sign this? Anybody?
Probably I do.
Okay.
Don't sign it?
All right, motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second. Okay, all in favor? Aye.